What goes?
What goes?
What goes?
The moon.
The moon. What
Today I
is
saw
the
the
moon? Actually, we have had... Oh my god, I could do moon research if I'd done that. I could have done moon facts.
Could have done moon facts. We could have had new moon, new year, new moon, new facts.
Yeah, we could have had moon facts.
We could have done moon facts.
We could have, because talking about the moon...
Hi,
the moon. Welcome to our podcast.
Hi, hello.
Welcome to our podcast. I'm Luke. That's Shannon.
I'm Shannon.
We're two friends who talk about stuff. Wow. Yeah, actually, we'll talk about my weird moon dive.
Okay.
Remember that what I messaged you about?
I'm trying to. I'm sure it'll come to me when...
I couldn't sleep one night. Yeah, I couldn't sleep one night, and I was like, this is a very normal thing for me.
Yeah,
super normal, let's say.
super normal, this
Like,
guy
it's
doesn't
not
sleep.
wild that I'm awake all night for days on end.
Yeah.
Possibly I'm a werewolf.
I mean, possibly. Or
Unlikely.
A lizard.
I think I just don't enjoy sleep. But it was like 2 a.m. at this point. I was like, I can't sleep. I wonder if it's the moon's fault. So at 2 a.m., I'm there like searching moon and sleep patterns and what the link is. And a lot of studies have been gone into like, does the moon control things? There's a weird link between... Imagine if I'd done research on this.
You see, another interesting factor about the moon, before modern day lights became a thing, so obviously electricity and all that, the moon was very much responsible for ladies' cycles. So they synced up with the moon, because the moon was the light that would help their monthly cycle sync up.
May have to do some moon research after this, so we can do a moon episode. But anyway, I was up all night, and I was like finding the link between, because it was a waning... gibbonous moon, I'm gonna say.
I thought it was a waxing gibbous.
Was it a wax? No, was it waxing or waning?
Waning's where it's going in, and it's definitely been going out because we have a full moon yesterday,
yeah.
so it's a waning gibbous.
It was waning.
It was a waning gibbous.
Which is frequently mistaken for a full moon. I don't even know if that's what it's called. It might be gibbonous.
Gibbous. Oh, gibbous.
Oh no! It would have been a waxing.
A waxing gibbous.
Phase of a waning gibbonous is a phase of the moon occurring after a full moon, and we were going into a full moon.
Oh, my mistake.
So it was a waxing gibbous.
A waxing gibbous.
Yes, which is frequently mistaken for a full moon, as it turns out, because it's so big and bright. And the moon has been very big and pretty lately.
Mate, yesterday we could see the whole garden.
It was a wolf moon yesterday, I believe.
I don't know, just a big shiny moon.
Wolf moon, which is the first
full moon of the year. Because we are now in the year of 2026.
Yes, it was a wolf supermoon.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That explains why it was so bright.
So there we go.
Big bright moon.
Now you know about wolf moons. But yeah, anyway. So I was awake all night and I was researching into the moon, seeing if that was a reason for my sleep pattern. And then, finding out all these fun facts about the studies that have been done because the moon controls the ocean and also werewolves. And then in the morning, when I had like an hour's nap, I was like, it wasn't the moon.
No.
It was just the fact I don't sleep. But
Yeah,
I was
it's
at
just
nighttime, I was fully like, it must be the moon.
Yeah, but this is the guy that's always like, oh, something's gone wrong, Mercury's in the microwave again.
Yeah.
So it makes sense that you'd be like, it's the moon. It's like, no.
I do blame space for a lot of my problems.
Just because you got into researching so much, you then didn't sleep.
Yeah,
it probably choose not to sleep.
Didn't
somehow.
help.
Yeah,
I can put it. I
don't understand. If I'm going to bed, I'm going to sleep. If I'm laying down, I'm going to sleep. I am very much constantly on the cusp of a coma, I think.
Yeah, you are. I think at some point you just sapped all the sleep from me.
Do you think that's what it is? I just take all your sleep, and then that's why I sleep too much, and you don't sleep at all.
I mean, I think
we've been friends for too long, so now it's like.
I will say I'm friends with quite a lot. There is very few people in my life that have my sleeping pattern, which sucks.
I couldn't.
You can't survive 12 hours without sleep.
I could survive 12 hours without sleep.
You like your afternoon naps.
I do like my afternoon naps, but I didn't have an afternoon nap yesterday.
That's because you were with me.
And at work.
But I will say, all my friends that are like October, November babies, shout out to fellow podcaster Alex, we do not nap.
So you're blaming summer babies?
I am blaming summer babies. All my friends that are summer babies nap. And I think, here's my theory, they were born in the light. So they think their days are endless. They can have an afternoon nap because when they wake up, the sun will still be out.
I was born at 2:15 in the morning.
Well,
there was no
time
sun.
Differences. No, what I'm saying is, they grew up around the sunshine on their birthday, so they knew
when they were babies,
that it was endless sunshine for them. Whereas November, October, December babies,
You only have a
we
small
have
amount of
3
sun.
hours of daytime. If you nap that away,
Yeah, true.
I think that's my theory.
That's your theory. Is that what you're sticking with?
I don't think it's scientifically accurate, but I think it's a fun
is there a way
theory.
to like scientifically study this? Is there a way to do that?
I don't know. I could Google "do summer babies nap more"?
Wait, is Jordan a summer baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He's not,
Summer
like, trying to
babies
nap.
can nap more due to heat affecting sleep.
Are you telling me that this random theory you've just magicked out your head is actually something that someone else has sorted? You're joking. I can see the eyebrows raising. What you're reading cannot be supporting this.
So, sleep patterns, especially timings and circadian rhythms, can differ due to early life light exposure. Factors like increased sunlight during the early months influence biological clocks, potentially shifting sleep onset times.
Well, you know.
I think mine's just pure suspicion, but yeah. Anyway, that's my fun facts about the moon and sleep. I didn't do my moon research. I have 3 episodes I need to do research on now. 2026. Year of the deep dives.
Year of the deep dives. Year of actually researching.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
This is us committing on the bit, on the record.
Committing.
We can't not commit if it's literally recorded.
Committing. We're going to have to break for an hour after this so I can do 3 episodes of research so we can record back to that. By the end, I'll be like, and as you can see, it's all connected.
Not of today, but 2026.
2026.
You don't have to worry about finishing here and then recording a million episodes, but we can commit that for 2026.
Okay, let's do three research topics each because I've already got 3 in the bed.
Okay, I need to think of some topics.
Okay, you think of some topics.
Okay, I'll think of some topics.
Upcoming research topics are going to be the moon, Modison in the Wild West, medicine.
Modison in the Wild.
Modison, also
Modison.
known as it was. You won't know this yet, but it comes out that they used to call it Modison, not
right,
medicine.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Medicine in the Wild West and wild modern medicine.
Wild modern medicine.
Yep, those are the 3 topics I've got.
Okay, those are good topics.
Yeah, because you know I like my medical history.
Okay, I'd love to do a little dive on the Tudors because I like the Tudors.
Yeah, do the
are
Tudors.
interesting.
Yeah.
So I'll commit to the Tudors. I would love to do a little deep dive on like horror movies that have been inspired by actual events.
Yeah.
Because obviously you've got your Texas Chainsaw Massacre and your Psycho and that all inspired by Geen. So I'd like to go into like weird horror facts. And I've got to think of another one on the spot. This is rude.
Commit to the bit.
Kinky history. I'm just going to look at weird kinky history.
Okay, that's going to be a tough one to censor, but we can try.
We can try it, it'd be funny. Have you seen like the chair that King made for his sexual exploits and stuff?
No.
Yeah, there's a lot of really weird objects that have been made throughout history that are for sexual reasons. That might be an After Dark one.
Okay.
If censorship is
We'll see.
that
We'll
difficult.
see.
We'll see how I can describe things and if it's possible to describe things in a way that's... Because did you know they used to actually, like, they found things at, like, ancient monasteries and that that were phallic and hollow and used to shoot warm milk and stuff inside people so that it would, like, simulate the... Yeah. Yeah, we've been horny throughout all history, so it's not new.
Well, there you go. That's 6 upcoming topics on our podcast.
Yeah, commit.
6 topics that we're committing to. We can do this. Anyway, on with the episode that isn't planned.
It has been, as we have said, it is 2026. It's what, the 4th of January 2026. Very, very early in the year. Am I correct?
Yep.
Off the top of my dome, great. So it's very, very early in the year. So we have had Yule has been and gone.
Yeah, Yule
since we last recorded, and the new year has happened, and things. The world is cold.
It's
The world
January
is
now,
very
the
cold.
month that everyone hates.
I hate January. It's the worst month.
No one likes January.
No one likes January.
It's the winter, which is so much colder than every other month.
Yeah, and it's like, why?
We've had a
But
little bit
why?
of snow. It only lasted a few days, but I reckon we'll probably get like a few days snowed out.
Probably.
It won't be like it was when we were children.
No.
Anymore.
No.
It used to snow in November.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
used to snow all the time, and now the concept of white Christmas is so rare. I don't even remember the last time we had a Christmas where it was actually
The seasons
snowing.
have kind of moved on. Like October's a lot warmer than it ever used to be.
Yeah.
We watched National Treasure last night.
Yes.
Which was a great film from the early 2000s. We're not doing a full review. We were very tired, so we
We were
couldn't
very
do a
tired,
full
and
review.
it was literally a case of we watched it. Are we going to review it? We all forgot for a second what we just watched.
Just watch?
It's like, you know what, maybe we don't review that.
But obviously it's very laden in American history. That's
Yes.
the whole thing, is about the Declaration of Independence.
Yeah.
And spoilers.
Spoilers. For like
And a
20-year-old
national
movie.
treasure. It's a bit, I would say, rife with inaccuracies.
Oh, no, yeah, 100%. You can't watch it seriously. It's not meant to be watched seriously.
My entire American history is known from Hamilton the musical.
Yep.
A thing I went to see not knowing what it was.
I was so jealous when you were like, I'm going to see Hamilton. You were just so like, I don't even know what it is. And I was just there like...
Didn't know who it was. Didn't know who Hamilton was. Learned from the musical, not gonna lie.
It's such a good musical.
Fellow podcaster Jordan was also very jealous because he knows about American history. It's a really good musical. I love Hamilton.
Musical. It's one of them musicals that very rarely still just randomly comes into my head for no reason.
Yeah.
Like, I'll just be minding my business and suddenly it'll be like, guns and ships. And I'll be like, ah!
There are very few musicals I feel that work
that.
outside of the musical.
Yeah.
And I would argue Hamilton, Hades Town for sure. Heathers kind of, but Heathers is
Some
just
of
like
it,
such a bop.
but like, mainly like Candy Store and
Yeah.
Devil Walking, everything else in it.
But having not watched the Beetlejuice musical,
Oh, yeah.
then listening to the soundtrack at
Have you seen
random,
it's
I really
come to-
enjoyed that.
It's actually come to London.
We need to go see Russell Howard live is what we need to
We
do.
do need to go see Russell Howard live. We need to go see Russell Howard live. We need to go to Bloodfest. And we need to go and see Beetlejuice.
2026, the year of
2026,
doing things.
The year of doing stuff. This is us committing. This is our episode. This episode is
The
just
commitment
us
episode.
making intentions for the year.
Yeah.
Which I did do, actually. I did my intentions for you.
Yeah, you did.
I did. So on the 12 days, from the 21st, was it, when the solstice started,
Mm-hmm.
I'd written down 12 intentions, folded them up, put them in a jar, shook them about so I didn't know what was what, and then each night I burned an intention, not knowing which intention it was. So I got left with my final intention, which I undid the other day. And it's now in my fridge. And that's for me to focus on. Everything else the universe will help me with, supposedly. But, yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. I don't know, it was nice to just sit outside and burn things, to be fair. It made me feel better.
Yeah, I was going to say, do you think it was just the fire that you enjoyed in the cold weather?
Probably. Just thinking, little candle, little flames. I took pictures, so I was like, look, I know my intentions. I kept sending you pictures
Yeah,
of
you
just
did.
a candle with a note in it that was just on fire.
The thing is, like, the first one you just sent me a picture of the candle, I was like, oh, you lit my candle I bought you. That's nice. Because there was no context.
It was the only candle. I couldn't find a single candle. And,
I always have candles. I have a lot of candles.
Well, I did at the old house, and then apparently the only candle I could find that was still a candle was... Yeah, candles.
Candles.
One for the candle snuffers.
Yeah, for the candle snuffers.
Throwback.
How did you blow out your candle?
I blew it.
Disgraceful.
I went...
Disgraceful.
I went... But yeah, anyway, you finished Breath of the Wild.
I finished Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I hadn't finished it.
No,
Had I
last
not
time.
finished it last time?
No, you hadn't finished it.
Oh, okay, I hadn't finished it last time.
Got quite far in, but you hadn't
Yeah,
done
I
all the
finished
grind
Breath
beats
of
and
the
that.
Wild. My one complaint with finishing it, firstly, it feels like a very small Zelda game. And I don't know if that's because all the Zelda games I've played with the past, I've been younger, so they felt so much bigger.
It's possible.
But yeah, I will say Breath of the Wild felt a lot smaller than the other games. Mm-hmm. I don't like the way it ends.
Okay.
So I go into the castle, right?
Yes.
To defeat Ganondorf. Spoilers.
Calamity Ganon.
Spoilers to defeating Calamity Ganon, aka Ganondorf.
Ganondorf.
And I get the royal recipe books. I'm like, oh, I'll do that on the way.
Yeah.
I don't go teleport back to turn that in. I'm already in the castle. No,
Yeah.
I go and like just KO Ganondorf like really easily.
Yeah, because you're
And then
OP.
and then game goes, oh, here's a cutscene, and then that's it. It ends. It's the starter screen. And you're like, wait, I didn't hand in my recipe book.
I didn't do the thing I was meant to.
I didn't hand in the recipe. I thought I'd just be able to explore Hyrule
No.
afterwards. No, it just ends and you can't do anything, and that sucks. You're like, I was really excited to explore Hyrule without the friggin' Blood Moon.
Oh no, you'd still have the Blood Moon.
So I had to load back, get the recipe book, hand it in, go defeat Ganon again, and be like,
Now I can finish it.
now I've done. Now I've
it's
done
finished.
it. And then I started Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes, you did, because your friend lovingly gave it to you
Yes,
to borrow.
you did. That was very nice of you. Yeah, so I started Tears of the Kingdom at... Right.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
There is
Yeah.
a storyline plot as to why Link has lost his hearts.
Yeah.
Like, that makes sense. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, the
It's been
logic is there.
Rained out of him by that hand, hasn't it? Like the
Yeah.
Demon King.
A little freaky little crazy hand from Smash Bros. Has gone over and just sapped his little hearts. Like, fine, canonical, makes sense. All the weapons are rusted in Hyrule, inconvenient, but whatever, I guess, fine. Why can Link not... Because Hyrule Castle is existing. Mm-hmm. They've been living there. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Link dies fully dressed and wakes up borderline naked. That's weird. I don't think his clothes got moth-eaten. It's been, like, a few months.
Yep.
But where are Link's multiple outfits from previous? Why do I need to go into a cave that never existed to find my climbing gear I had in the game previous? Like, at the very least...
Why is the climbing gear gone from being fully modded out to weak as hell again?
And also, why is Link being like, well, I'm done with this shirt. I'll hide it in a cave that's never been revealed before.
But did he hide it in a cave, or did all the villains come across him, like, just sleeping and think, I know what'll slow him down, and they've just took all his stuff and just put it in
sick
different
of
places.
Link gliding and changing outfits at the same time. Like, the Zora armor has a storyline to
Yes,
it. You know,
it needs
that's being repairing. That's fine. I feel like if you had to find Link's armor again, it should make sense that Link has left it somewhere and you just need to unlock something to get it. Like, I feel like it would be more reasonable if it was story-driven armor unlocks.
Yes. Or, for example, if the Switch could tell that there was a save file for the first one, it gives you, like, a special mission where you then go and you find a thing and it has, like, all the armor that it knows you unlocked in Breath of the Wild kind of thing.
For sure.
That'd be cool. But, unfortunately, that would be...
It was just, I was just like...
people game.
Really? Why? Where's Link's all about?
Everything's gone.
His house is still there.
Yeah, but it's not his house anymore, it's Zelda's house.
I don't know if it's Zelda's house or if he's just stolen Zelda's diary.
No, that's literally what they say, though. The kids are always like, oh, that's Zelda's house.
Oh, do they? Well, she has a whole castle.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Why does she need a house? But she has a whole castle.
She has a whole castle.
It's literally floating now.
It's a whole floating castle.
Have you met the lady with the mushroom hats yet in Kanto Village?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
She's annoying.
She's very, very annoying. Have you got the headpiece yet?
No, I just walked away from that one. I accidentally gave someone a mushroom and I was like, nah. But I was running around the entire map because obviously you lose all the map and everything. Yeah. As you would.
As you would.
As you would.
That's you have to start again, essentially.
I'm fine with that. I don't understand why it's lost, but whatever. And then I was like, oh, I need to get a horse. I really need to get a horse. But I didn't want to get a horse I didn't like, and I go to one of the stables and find out that your horse transfers. I've been running around the map for ages, only to find out that your horse has transferred from the previous game.
Yeah, but nothing
else.
else
And I'm
does.
like, oh, thank God. All my horses.
All my horses.
I have Ganon horse still.
You do have Ganon horse, to be fair. Like, I don't even have Ganon horse.
Do you not?
No, I don't think so. I don't think I ever found it.
Oh.
I have the big white one, and I have a big gold one. There's loads of new horses in the Tears of the Kingdom, though.
I'm glad I got to keep my horses.
Yeah, because you got Sky Islands and chasms.
Oh, so much more annoying.
It's so annoying to traverse them as well.
Yeah, I hate that you're kind of forced to do the building mechanic. I really don't enjoy that. I don't want to... and the rotating system is janky. I think maybe it's because I went from having, like, 11 hearts and endless stamina and all my armor upgraded so that I could just do whatever I wanted to having nothing again. Like, there is that kind of sucky moment.
Yeah, there is. But, like, I think overall the mechanics for Zelda are quite... like, Tears of the Kingdom are nicer.
I was, as someone that hated archery in Breath of the Wild, I use the bow so much.
Yes, and the fact that you can easily have explosion arrows, and any kind of arrow, you just attach relevant material to it.
And I like that arrows are in everything, like you break jars as arrows. I'm happy about that. That annoyed me. I missed my jar breaking.
You missed your jar breaking.
Yeah, so that's good. But I don't want to build a cart, and I don't want to build a thing to help someone hold up a sign. I don't want to do that.
But do you not want to help the Korok, his friend?
No, the Korok being like, with my massive backpack, I've lost my friend. Empty out your backpack.
He can't, he's stuck.
Figure out yourself. Just take it off your shoulders.
Have you seen that they do the little... But speaking of the Korok with the backpacks, you know, like your AirPods, you get little covers that are the Koroks with the backpack, and it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I really want one.
That's pretty great.
Have you not seen them?
No. But yeah, no, I don't dislike Breath of the Wild, and I think I'll be happier when I have all my...
You mean Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom, yeah. Another weird thing is it's been like a few months, and all the flora, fauna, and animals have changed in all of Hyrule.
Yes.
There's now tomatoes, there's sticky lizards, there's obviously caves that never revealed, there's whole new monsters.
There's sticky frogs as well.
Sticky frogs, yeah. And it's like,
monsters.
There's rocks everywhere, and I'm used to picking them up and finding a Korok, and it's so displeasing. I pick up 100 rocks in a row, and there's no Korok.
There's no Korok. You see, that's the most insulting thing about it, is the fact that there's no Korok under the rocks.
So yeah, I am trying to accept the different game mechanics. But yeah, I do like Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom is so good.
But I think I do prefer Breath of the Wild so far, but I don't know if that'll change. But no, going back to 2025.
2025.
Because we'll do a more Zelda review when I finish Breath of the Wild.
You mean Tears of the Kingdom?
Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom that I think should be called Skyward Sword because you spend so much time in the sky. I don't know what's going on with Zelda and Link, by the way, because, like, historically there's kind of been, like, I feel like a romance situation.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of never been in the more recent games. No. But then, like, you see the flashbacks of Zelda talking about Link, and you've got, like, the King and Queen of Hyrule being like, oh, I'd like to meet this. Like, oh, who are we talking? I've not heard about Link before.
She very much, like... Look, I know that he's the hero of Hyrule. I know he's meant to protect her and all this kind of stuff. But I do think there's very much a love there that's just never actually out.
It really is heavily implied.
It's heavily implied. And I don't think it's ever not been implied.
Yeah.
It hasn't been there. It's just now it's more blatant, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like it was very obvious in the older games. It was
obvious
and then
in
there was like a period
older games. And then it was just kind of like delved off. And then now in the newer games it's very much... But obviously there's certain things I can't talk about because you haven't... Yeah.
Yeah.
So I need to keep my mouth shut.
Okay.
But like...
I came across the spoiler.
Oh no! What? Oh.
Because I was like, I googled, is Zelda in Tears of the Kingdom? That disappoints you so much. I'm quite glad I know what's going on. But 2025.
2025, what chaos of a year.
2025, 2026, we're gonna make it better.
Yeah.
Gonna make it good.
Yeah.
But I did, as we cover every year, I did read a lot of books in 2025.
You did?
I did. I read...
How many did you read?
A grand total of... Now, as we know, my goal is always to read a book a month. 18!
Hey!
So, I was quite... The problem is, right, I finished a book on the 20th of December. The month obviously ends on the 31st. I can read a book in 2 days. I can. I've done that many a time before.
Okay.
But I wanted to read the sequel, and the sequel's really big, and I started that on the 20th of December, and then it overlaps a year, which is just unsatisfying.
Yes.
It's just... So I'm still reading it now in January.
You see, I would have saved that for the beginning of January and just read a smaller book.
That's what I normally do. Yeah.
I've been like, I'm going to find a thin one just to get me through the end of the year so that I've ticked that off the list.
But I'm reading currently, we'll do a little bug dive, this episode's all over the place, The Gilded Crown and the sequel, The Antlered King.
Ooh.
So The Gilded Crown is really cool. Basically, it's very, you can predict it. You can predict it from chapter 1, I'm not gonna lie. Basically, blah, 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 this girl can bring people back to life. The royal family is kind of abusing her powers to make them their personal resurrectionists.
Oh no!
The princess and the girl fall in love, but they're not meant to be in love because she revives her so many times, but then, like, their souls are bound. And there's all this drama about the history and the war that happened between the royal family and this antlered king that he's called. And you go into death and you meet death as a person and a concept in and of itself, and how he belongs to the universe of death and he has to abide by its rules even if he's not happy with them. Which is really, like, a really cool thing. They have conversations and everything, and it's like... And she gives parts away of her soul every time she revives someone, and it's mentioned how she's, like, becoming more holy, like, holy as in with holes.
Yeah.
Not holy as in...
Not holy as in
holy. There is, like, a cool, really kind of very obvious religious part to it, in which she celebrates, like, the old gods, and she talks to trees and birds and everything, and they do speak back to her because she can raise the dead, and that gives her that power or something. But anyway, so she talks, but also, like, they worship the old things, and then there's this new religion with the god of light.
Oh, really? God of light, they say?
Yeah, this god of light with peers, and how you see their history, and it was really violent against heathens, and how they gain more and more in power and influence and everything, and how their way is the correct way, and how heathen should be shunned, and how there's, like, these hidden journals of people that went to their land and wrote down what happened, and how they, like, tortured and burned heathens and attacked them and everything. And it's really, really cool. It's like it's a YA easy read book.
Yes.
Which, as we know, I do like.
Yes, you do like the YAs.
I do like an easy read book.
Sounds like it's taking a lot of inspiration from history, though.
Yeah, it does have that kind of energy.
Which I think helps, because it grounds it a bit more.
Yeah.
It's a bit more...
Like, it's cheesy, you know what's going to happen. You read page 2 and it's like, oh, so they're going to fall in love. It's going to go horribly wrong. There's obviously going to be an uprising against the royal family. This antlered king is obviously something deeper. And
it's
she
like
has
the antlered king, like, the forest spirit kind of thing. Like,
it's not been revealed who the antlered king is, and it seems like that's going to be a major spoiler, so I'm not going to say who it's very heavily hinting towards. She has to get, like, important objects from the world so she can bring back people life from death, like they made a deal.
Okay.
Or she loses parts of herself.
Okay.
Like, physically. So she's lost, like, 3 fingers, she's lost an eye, she's lost half her teeth,
Jesus.
Because she didn't have the items at the time when she needed to revive people.
Right. So, in other words, if I had to revive you, for example, I'd need one of your plants or something. Something you care about. Is that what you're saying?
No, so she has to bring objects that Death tells her to bring to him.
Oh, okay. So he's just like, bring me this.
And they're around these spirits that she can talk to and can be violent and try and attack her. So she has to like go into a coal mine and swim through like an underground mine and just hope there's air at the other side. It's really, really cool.
It sounds good.
So I'm enjoying that fantasy book at the minute. Have you read any books? We've not really done a good book dive lately.
I haven't been reading. I've literally been halfway through a book called, I think it's called How to Kill Your Family.
Oh, yeah. Did I share with you that non-cannibalism book?
Non-cannibalism?
None.
Non-cannibalism? No.
The Starving Saints. A medieval historical horror tale that explores what happens when your prayers are answered, but we're not sure what has answered them or what it will demand of us in return. There's no other story like that. No, that's just I hate when you can't find the blurb.
Oh, don't. It annoys me.
Okay. A transfixing themedrive of medieval horror following three women in a besieged castle that descends ravenously into madness under the spell of a mysterious godlike visitors. Amar Castle has been under siege for 6 months. Food is running low, and there has been no sign of rescue. But just as the survivors are considering deliberately thinning their numbers, nice way to say cannibalism, the castle's stores are replenished, the sick are healed, and the divine figures of the Constant Lady and her saints have arrived. Despite the barricaded gates, soon the entire castle under sway of the saviors, partaking in an intoxicating feast of terrible origin. Yeah. So I really want to read that.
What's it called?
The Starving Saints. So yeah, I haven't read that one, but I think that's definitely on my to be read.
The one by
Catelyn Starling.
Yeah. It's got a very pretty cover.
Yeah, the cover's really pretty. But I thought that would be a book you'd really like.
Yes. That's definitely in the list. I do have a weird selection of books.
Almost everything Shanna's into goes, oh, it's so good. It's weird, though.
It is weird. I don't know what you want me to say. Can you think of anything I enjoy that's just commercially normal?
Legend of Zelda.
Other than games. When it comes to film and telly and books.
Who Framed Roger Rabbit? No, you love a character from that movie.
Oh, she's just everything I wish I could be. What an absolute... Just Jessica. I'm not bad. I'm just drawn that way. What an absolute queen. I can see her in my head now. Yeah. Anyway, what?
Do you have any more goals for 2026? I'm going to keep up my reading tactic. You know what I did last year?
Yeah.
That I wasn't going to continue, but decided to continue yesterday.
Yeah.
So every day last year, because I think... As a person, I'm aware I focus on negative things.
Yes.
And I think is pretty typical of humans to do.
Yes.
I wrote down one good thing every day. Even if it was just listen to music.
Anything.
Seeing the moon.
Yeah.
You know.
I saw the moon.
The sky was blue. I saw the moon.
I saw the moon.
You know. Got a new plant. Something even if it was silly like that.
I had a piece of chocolate that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put on some really fluffy socks.
Yes.
Did a face mask. Did a self-care day.
Yeah.
That kind of situation. And I did that every day.
No, I think you should stick with that.
And some days were harder than others.
Yeah.
But I did it, you know. Some days it was like, listen to a great artist, enjoyed a podcast.
But sometimes that's all it needs to be, though.
Did yoga even though I really didn't want to.
Yeah.
So I wasn't going to do it this year, and I was like, I miss doing this.
Yeah.
Because it's a habit I managed to keep up for 365 days.
So you might as well stick with it.
366 if it was a leap year, but no one knows.
No one knows. Who knows?
Who knows?
Keeps track anymore.
I know we had a leap year at some point within the past 5.
I don't even know. I don't even know when the next one is. Just stick with it, though.
But yeah, so I've decided to continue this year.
Yeah, no, I like that.
And I'm quite proud of that.
I'm going to try and just actually look after my body a little bit better. I'm not going to focus on anything and being like, oh, diet. No, I'm just going to
try and make health. Feel healthier.
Exactly. And
I think that's
kind of
what's important.
Doing that a little bit. I've been making sure I go on my little 10-minute walks in the morning just to get me out the house.
Yeah.
Because yes, I can go for a 20-year walk, but
I'm never gonna enjoy it.
I'm never going to get out the house if I'm sitting there thinking I have to be out for miles. Whereas if I'm sitting there going, I just need to be out for 10 minutes, I'm usually out for double, triple the amount of time anyway.
See, that's it.
It's just, I know that I've done that 10 minutes.
It's an achievable goal. It's like doing it I'll go for a walk. It could just be 10 minutes. If I want to walk for more, it'll be longer.
Yeah, exactly.
But the fact is you got out, you moved your body, which is good for it.
Yes.
And you usually feel better afterwards.
So that's what I'm going to try and stick with this year. And I bought a new journal. Yes, I bought a new journal. So I bought a new, just standard notebook, which is for my thoughts. because I want to get back into journaling. And I bought an actual kind of planned journal that's based on self-care. So it's got like little prompts in, you know, what's your intention for the day, how many hours did you sleep, then just like a little thing at the bottom that's what else did you do today, and in that little list there's like listen to music, journal, be silly, spend time with friends. And then the next page, so the first page very much is your intention and what you've done that day, and then the page after is very much what have you done that you found difficult, what have you done that's been good for you, what do you want to improve on, where your mood is. And yeah, I've been filling that out.
I like that. I think that's really cool.
It's just anything to try and get me back into the habit. Moving just really threw me out of such a loop that I'm still trying to get round, because it's like, obviously it's been such a change to my whole life, essentially, because it's gone from go to work, go home, do nothing. Occasionally a friend pops up to I'm very rarely actually in the house, which is great. I'm not complaining, because yay social, happy to be around the loved ones, but everything else has been thrown out the window because I've been so focused on everybody.
I mean, like, me specifically, it's gone from us seeing each other like twice a year to most weeks.
Yes.
Which is nice.
Which is great.
It's really good.
I'm very happy about that, but because it's like...
It takes up a time, yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, I haven't journaled since literally last year.
Yeah.
So it's something I just really want to get back into, trying to make a habit again. So I've decided to start from fresh, because I don't know, like a half-written journal. I wanted a fresh start for that new book.
That's fair.
It's got a dragon on it!
It's nice, it just starts from the beginning.
Yeah.
I am 4 years into my 5-year journal.
That is mad. Yeah, it is fully full.
A habit I have managed to keep is impressive.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have
4 years.
another full line.
Right.
So I'm on year 4.
Yeah.
And I've got a journal for every year of those as well, because I've always had 2 journals and then my big 5-year one.
So will that be full at the end of this year or at the end of next year?
I think maybe about midway through next year it'll be full.
Okay.
Because I don't think I started it on January.
No.
But yeah, that'll be full.
That's a big boy.
5 years of life.
5 years of life.
It's crazy. I love my journals. I do. I put photos in them.
Yeah.
I can go back.
Well, that's the thing. Like
them.
the last one I proper did, it's 2 years of my life.
Yeah.
There's so many memories in there. There's photos, there's leaves, there's cuttings of things, there's tickets, and it's just like I loved having that space that was just perfectly mine and no one else's. Because I do think, obviously, especially with us being the internet generation, we always do stuff for others.
A lot of things are shared and
and
meant to be picture
reposted and blah
perfect
blah. And it's
yeah.
like, well, in that one book, it doesn't matter. Everything's for me anyway. And if anyone is reading it, I'm already dead, so I don't care.
It's just a nice thing to have. It's nice to hold a book
And be
that
like, this is
in
it.
January was empty.
Yes.
And then in December it's just full of life.
Yes, and it's like actually full. Like, it goes from being like that to just bulging at the seams, and it's just like, ooh, look at that.
Plus,
That's
it's
living.
a good excuse to buy washi tape.
Who doesn't love washi tape? Washi tape's the best.
Sticking to habits, a thing not
Either
designed
of us are particularly good at, but
either of us. Yeah.
But yeah, look at you go. Thriving.
Well, that's been the episode.
That's been the episode.
We talked about our intentions, what we're really proud of. We talked about books. We talked about Zelda. We just had a little chin wag,
we
a
just
little
had a chin wag,
natter.
really, this one. This episode was just a little catch up.
There is going to be deep dives upcoming.
There is. We committed. What is yours?
Committed
Commit
to the bit.
again.
Moon. Wild West Modison. The moon.
The moon.
The moon. Wild West medicine.
Yep.
Wild modern medicine.
Yeah. Tudors. Horror movies inspired by actual creepy events / people. Kinky history.
Kinky history, there we go.
History.
That's all 3.
Committed.
It's almost like we were starting out strong last time with witch trials, and now we're starting out strong with kinky history.
Kinky history. I'm excited. It should be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do more deep dives.
Yes.
If you want to hear us talk about any specific topics, let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, just let us know. Comment in. We could just do anything, really. Just let us know. We don't know what you want. Show me what you got.
Show me what you got. Check out caffeineonminds.co.uk, our website for all upcoming news and newsletters.
There is new newsletters.
And there's a new page that's live. If you go over to caffeineonminds.co.uk, you'll see a page called Nutbusters. And what could that possibly be about? An upcoming show, perhaps? Well, check it out and look and research and see some of our acorns.
There may be a trailer for it at the end.
There may be a trailer at the end of this for it.
Hold on.
Check out Caffeine Out of Minds on Instagram. Check out DYG Pod on TikTok.
Yes.
And we do other podcasts too, which the links are in the description below.
Yes. Also YouTube.
Dude, you good?
On YouTube.
Caffeine Out of Minds on YouTube. Caffeine Out of Games on YouTube for our gaming channel.
Lots of channels.
I've been Luke. That's been Shannon.
Happy Shannon.
Like, rate, review, subscribe, share. Bye.
Tell your friends.
Tell your friends.
Bye-bye.
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 Holy heck, this is a scheduling announcement.
No, Nutbusters is a silly, goofy game that I came up with when I was at work. Nutbusters is basically going to be played on what's called Powered by the Apocalypse rules. So my nut goes by the name of the last Nuttenborn and hails from a place called Nutrim.
Almondo. He is third generation raised in the forest of whichever forest is nearest in this planet. He was actually raised by a rat, of all things, with his 3 brothers, and they learned the arts of nut foo together.
And this is Mr. Acorn. He's a private eye. That's his little.
Oh my god!
That's his little beige trench coat. He had a coffee bath for me to tan this. I sent Shannon a picture of him just like in a coffee jacuzzi at one point.
Just chilling.
So he's a private eye and he solves crime, but the only crime he's never been able to solve is the murder of his own mother.
And my name is Buster. I'm in a constant state of panic and I live in a trailer. And that's about where I got. I woke up in a bed and I don't know where I am, so here I am.
And Buster, for the audience, is sort of just an acorn with what I would say a lot of mustache.
It's horrified. It's always in a state of panic. He's going at every point. So yeah, that's yeah.
Well, as you all can see, we have a situation on our hands. Our top agent nut-napped in the middle of a private casino. The only lead we have is this ransom video. I speak on behalf of the secret quorum of ubiquitously irreverent, really, really evil lackeys. You may know us as Squirrel. And I have nut-napped your golden boy top agent Edge. Real name, Lube Up.
I thought it was Lube On.
No, it's Lube Up.
I managed to hold it in.
Why would you do that to me?